Fatality.
Morning everyone, how are we? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a few hours of daily races, see how long we can do these for. I'm going to go on obviously on my second account. We've set a lap time on that. So yeah, we're just going to jump in, see if we can get some wins on these daily races. They're not the greatest races that have ever been on Gran Turismo. I think most of you would agree with that. I think if we're being honest with ourselves, they're not the best. I mean, Daily B's all right, just hard tyres, yeah. But Daily C, we'll go into it and we'll see how. Oh, that's not the right one. We're gonna go into it and see what we can do. Just try and see if we can have some fun. But I'm at the front, Corsair. I'm at the front. I'm not going from the back. I set a lap time. I couldn't be arsed with it last night. Most people were racing at the front last night, so yeah, go from the front. Right, let's just check this car. Probably needs oil or something doing to it. But yeah, thank you all for coming into the stream. Appreciate you doing that. Deadly Angel, by the way, thank you so much for that gifted membership before we've even gone live. Chat, can we give a big thumbs up and a legend emote there to Deadly Angel for gifting a membership in the stream before we've even gone live? What a legend, chat. What an absolute legend he is. Thank you for all them gifted memberships you're doing, Deadly, mate. It's really, really appreciated, legend. Oh, my shoulders are sore. So yeah, I haven't done the video yet for the what do you call it? The review of these races. See what happens in these. Now we might get some different footage. I don't know, but I doubt it. I've got all the footage there. I've just got to copy it over. So I'll probably do that. Then go the Jim White's copying because it takes about an hour, and then do the video when I get back, and then we'll stream, and then the video will go live after the stream like we normally do on a Tuesday night. Did I do? I don't think I did it then, did I? I think I only did oil. Ah, you're a legend, Deadly, mate. You're an absolute legend. Appreciate it, mate. Right. Let's go into Daily Race C. We've already done a lap time. I've got to put my watch on. It should be charged now. When I put it on charge yesterday, it wasn't on charge properly after I found it outside. I can't tell the missus that because she got me that for my birthday. Right. Ah, Deadly Angel, thank you for the 10 months as well, legend. Got one of these as well today. 10 months. Time flies. Ah, man, 10 months as a mid-tier member. Oh, high tier, not even mid-tier. I need to get the that reminds me, someone asked us last night about the high tier memberships on the outro. I'm going to get that sorted this weekend. So for those that were wondering, if you've upgraded to high tier, I'm going to put the new outro out with the new logo on as well. So get rid of that old logo and get it all sorted on the weekend. So thank you so much for that, Deadly Angel. Another legend out there for Deadly Angel, chat. Appreciate your support, mate. Thank you so much. Right, what are we doing here? We're going to go in on hard tyres because there's no point. Just have a little look at this. Where I'm still 22nd in the world with that time. So that's not bad. Considering we did it with the Ferrari. The Ferrari's good though. I mean, the Ferrari's up there, isn't it? Where did we see the Ferrari? There. Ferrari's done a 0.2. So the Ferrari's clearly good. Right, let's jump in. Let's jump in. Antomic's there. Antomic's in his P3. What car did he use for that? I wonder. Let's have a little look. Citroen. Now Citroen's supposed to be quite good in the race, isn't it? I should really might give it a go today. I don't know. Might give it a go. We'll see. There isn't really a dominant Group 3 car. There's multiple Group 3 cars you can use for Daily Race B. I mean, Porsche, GTR. There'll be a number of cars you can use for Daily Race B. I just like the Porsche. The Porsche is quite nice to drive around there, so yeah, I go in the Porsche. I won't be using the Swift, David. Sorry, mate. Apologies, but yeah, we're using the Ferrari, mate. I might use the Citroen at one point, but I'm not using the Swift. I don't like FF cars, mate, so that's not my type of car. I hate FF cars, really. Yeah, Porsche's nicer than the GTR in the race, I think. I think the Porsche's a nicer car to drive than the GTR's sketchy on hard tyres. It's good on fuel, the Swift. I just don't like FF cars. I hate driving FF. They bore the shit out of me. Not being disrespectful. They just bore me. I just don't like driving FF cars. I much prefer this Ferrari, which actually has a bit of character about it when you drive it. It feels quite like nice to drive, so yeah, give me the Ferrari over the Swift. But I wouldn't think the Swift will be... It might work here in terms of the track, because it might work on fuel, but it will struggle on acceleration. It'd be a big struggle on acceleration, and yeah, I don't want to use that. Going for wins anyway. We're going for wins. We're going to see if we can get ourselves some wins. McLaren's shite on fuel, mate. Can't use McLaren here. Too shit on fuel. It'll struggle big time. God, I hope next week's... Do you know what? We're definitely going to be doing some elimination lobbies this week, because there's no way we can do these races all week. I'm praying that next week's dailies are better than this week's, really. I really hope they have some like thought process in what they're doing with the dailies next week. Hopefully some strategy in there, tire change, just tire wear. Just something. It's like last week's was good. This week's is just terrible. We'll probably do elimination lobbies tomorrow, by the way, chat. I think we'll do elimination lobbies tomorrow night. We'll probably do... Tonight we'll do American dailies from the back of the grid. So we're going to do racing from the back on America tonight. That should be entertaining. Then we've got the premiere video, if I've got it done in time, that'll go up after that. And then I think tomorrow night we'll do some elimination. I think we're going to have to. We'll need some variety. I need to put that brake bias on +3, don't I? You alright, Mike? How are we, mate? I feel like I've got something in my eye. Right, first race, just try and get warmed up with the car. You alright, James? How are we, mate? You alright, Sparks? Short shifting while we're in this Ferrari, just try and get used to doing it for the race. I'm hoping, because we're going on the front of the grid, I don't know if anyone will be on, really. I don't know if like Mohammed or anyone will be on, I don't know. maybe a few like Mohammed might jump on us, or even Antonio or people like that might jump on, I don't know. Yeah, it's a hot day here, Sparks. That's why I'm just going to do a few hours in the morning and then a few hours now, and then we'll... Bobby's dead. I'm like... Do we go to the back of the grid, chat? Shall I let everyone through? Might let everyone through here, you know. It's starting to die off already, isn't it? Right, I'll let everyone through. I'm going to let them all through, I think, and go to the back. Yeah, I'll go to the back of the grid. I think it makes sense on this one. Hit lap 1 for mediums. And refuel up and then go... No, probably not best refueling up. No, don't need to in this car. You reckon? Just for a laugh and see if we don't finish last? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you lose too much time. I think you lose too much time doing that. Probably best just going to the back. Oh, Arkies has left. Where's Arkies gone? I don't know whether to just go to the back of the grid rather than pitting. I think pitting would just be... Yeah, you're going to lose too much time. really, Sparks. Car that's not starting at the back, so I'm not letting him through. Right, might as well just save through here because it's really overtake, is it? The only problem with this track, very, very difficult to overtake. Almost gonna have a little look up the inside there. Was that deliberate? That's a bit dodgy. That was a bit dodgy. That was a little bit dodgy. I gave him plenty of space there. We gave him plenty of space. Brands Hatch, what is it this weekend there, Sparks? Oh, is it British GT3? Too far for me. Too far for me. Right, we're up to P7. Just hold it on the outside here. Right, that'll do. Push on the straight, the NSX should be a bit slow here, so. Oh no, gonna lose me all the momentum there. No, don't even think about that. I'm gonna defend it just in case he has any ideas. Needed to get past him on that lap. Let him back through. Trying to let him back through without losing the position to the Ferrari. G-Man, thank you very much for the $10, legend. Chat, thumbs up on legend right there for G-Man, please. Thank you very much for the support, legend. Don't want this Ferrari getting past because we're way quicker than him. Wow, you rammed me! What are you doing? Thank you for the support, G-Man. Thumbs up on legend right there for G-Man, chat. We're not going to get a win from here anyway. Too far behind now. Although some people are on medium tyres, it looks like they forgot to change tyres, so we're going to get some positions. Villa's on mediums. He's forgot to change. Alright, good exit this time. And then fly past the NSX on the straight. Make sure we give the G-Man a massive legend shout out there, chat. Honestly, $10 donation, what a legend. Thank you for the support on the channel, G-Man. silly boy. He just called that himself. What a sit. Why did he do that? Oh, you just pushed me off. Are you... My God. Now we got to get back past this guy, and then we can't even do the lap. Once we're past him, we pull away from him in clean air. Back through, we hit him there. Losing me so much time. All over the place. iDad made it in game. iDad made this logo in game channel. Sparks did the logo though. I don't know if he's uploaded. Have you uploaded it yet for the livery, Sparks, by any chance? Because I think PSRT needs it for the livery. If you have chance, I'd be very, very grateful. If I knew how to do it, I'd do it. I have no idea how to do SVG. I don't know how to do an SVG. I don't even know what it is. I'm just losing, like, we should be doing 53s here and we're stuck doing 55. This is why this track is so annoying. It's just like, yeah, all they have to do is floor it on the straight and just defend that way. They really did create a weak-ass combination with this race, you know. Like, you have to go from the front, really. You just have to race it from the front. Try something different. Right, we did it, made it work. Right, now we can push on and catch them up. Morning, Metal. Right, now we'll see how much he was holding us up there. Because I predict it was way over a second a lap. The way this is going, Villa's going to probably come out ahead of me. And he started on the mediums. Budweiser, thank you for the gifted legend. Chat, thumbs up on legend out there for Budweiser, please. Another absolute legend he is. Thank you for all the gifted and stuff you do, mate. You're a legend. Chat, spam that legend out there for Budweiser, please. Absolutely incredible support on the channel. Thank you very much. Not in the rhythm of this track yet. We're generally going to be getting beat by someone doing a pit stop here because of that French guy that just held me up so much. No, I don't. Well, no, we're not going to get beat by that one. But Villa's close to beating us. I think we'll just come out ahead of Villa. That's how much time we lost with battling with the French guy. Low lap this one. Right, we're probably going to come out very close to Villa there because he doesn't need to refuel up. But that French guy just cost us so much time. Loads of time there. Ah, Mark, thank you very much for the gifted legend. Chat, another legend shout out there for Mark, please, for the gifted membership. See, look how much we've just lost with that. We've just lost about 20 seconds because of that driver. Well, not 20 just because of him, but... Thank you very much for the support, Mark. Chat, thumbs up on legend out there for Mark, please. Thank you so much for the gifted legend. Citroen's worth a shot round here, you know, by the way. After what Antonio did in that yesterday, it's definitely worth a shot. Yeah, we went to the back of the grid and I think we went too far back because I was waiting for that other car for a bit, wasn't I? But yeah, we got held up massively. It's not the way to do it. One stop is not the way. It won't work. I mean, look at the finishing time. Under 17, was it under 19 minutes yesterday? This race will be like 1920 or 1915 or something, I reckon. It's a really slow race, but we got held up too much. Spam that legend vote for Mark, by the way, chat. Appreciate your support on the channel, Mark, you legend. Look at the finishing time. It's not even a 15, it's a 17. It's 20 seconds slower than what we were doing last night with them and what Antonio did last night. So yeah, that explains just a slow race. It was just a slow one. Too much battling at the back. That's why I just don't like going from the back though. That's why I think I'll just go from the front, to be honest. Although if we race in this lobby from the front, might be a bit boring. We're going to be 15 seconds clear. That's the thing. We're doing it in 1903, 1904. So yeah, it might be a little bit dull if we do that. I don't know. Don't know what to do with this race. You forgot to change sides. I got held up for years. I got stuck behind the French driver for ages. Budweiser, thank you very much for the gifted, legend. Chat, thumbs up on legend mode there for Budweiser, please. Appreciate your support, legend. Spam yet again, chat, for another gifted membership from Budweiser. Legends, absolute legends. Right, what, sweaty? Nah, I don't want to start on mediums. It's about 20 seconds slower, mate. Starting on the mediums is just too slow. I just no, I don't know what to do. Yeah, we can do that. Doesn't start yet though. I don't know if I don't think that race starts yet. We need to if we do daily B, we'd have to set a lap time and we'd have to jump on the time trial and do some TT on it probably. I've done a time trial time already on Daily B. I've done, well, it's not a great lap, but I've done a lap. We have done a lap on it. We could do a bit of time trial before we go on there and have a little mess with the setup. Should we do that and have a little play with the setup? Yeah, let's do that. Let's jump on this while we can have a little play with the setup with this Porsche. Where are we? I think we're in the top 50 maybe, about 57th. It's just, I can't stand that track for overtaking, Villa. That track's just annoying. Like Autopolis, you just get stuck behind people and lose like 2 to 3 seconds a lap because you just such an annoying track for overtaking. Dominant car, there isn't really a dominant car. Like I say, the GTR will be top, but doesn't mean it's dominant. Like the Porsche is a nicer car to drive in the race, I think. The Porsche feels nicer. So yeah, ignore what that's saying there. Like, doesn't necessarily mean it's a dominant car. I mean, the Porsche is there, and that can go quicker anyway. Right, let's just wait for these 20 seconds, and then we'll jump in. You right, well, how are you, mate? Right, let's go into this one. Right, let's... Oh. Need hard tires. Right, let's go and see if we can set a fast. Let's see if we can get in the 59s. I want to get into the 59s really on this, so. You would think, Apex, you would think. You'd think. But then again, there's probably people out there that are raving about these races saying they're really good and that, which I think you like. I don't know. I'm too honest, to be honest. I'm too honest. I probably lose viewers because I'm honest about these races. Because I won't sit here and praise a game to get views rather than say it how it is. I probably lose viewers for it because I'll say Daily Race C is shit. I've got to be honest with you, chat. Daily Race C is not a very good race. It's all right if you've got. It's okay if you've got fast drivers at the front with you, like we had yesterday when we had me, Antonio, Digit, and Mohammed, all four of us. But even then, it was just a slipstream train of people saving fuel at certain points and not battling. There was no overtaking going on. It was just a line of cars. No one overtook anyone. The race started and finished how it literally the same. And like, I'm not going to sit here and praise this week's Daily Race C because it's not a great race. If we want better races on this game, I think as creators we've got a responsibility to call out some of these races. I think it's your responsibility. We've got an audience, and PD have got a chance of seeing our thoughts on them. And I think if we start praising races like this week's Daily Race C, then they're just going to keep doing boring, generic combinations without putting any thought process into it. I feel like you've got to call them out and say, look, this Daily Race C is not the best. You need to put more effort in. But some people won't do it, though. That's the problem. Some people won't do it. You won't be getting a 7 tonight, Corsair. I mean, this race is alright. It's just the hard tyres that ruins this one a little bit. Yeah, I know, James. That's what I'm saying. But that's where we need to call them out. That's where the content creators need to call out PD for these boring races. But they won't. That's the thing. A lot of them won't because they're scared, to be honest. Because they know they'll lose a few views for it. But I don't care. If I lose 5 people through being not honest about a race, I don't give a shit. I'll say it how it is. This week's Daily Race C, it's not good enough. It's such a low effort race that they've put in with the settings. I think they can do so much better than what they're doing. I mean, we've shown that they can do better. We literally create better races in 2 minutes in our lobbies. In 2 minutes, we create better races. Why won't that let me load it? Oh, that's why. But yeah, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to pretend to say a race is amazing when I know deep down it's not. I'm not going to do that. It's not for me. Right, let's see if we can set a lap time on this one. This race could have been a lot better if it was on medium or soft tyres, I think, as well. Hard tyres is okay, but it's just a bit slippery. I've loaded up the wrong ghost there, but oh well. We'll chase the GTR. I might do a little poll actually in the chat and see what you lot think about this week's Daily Race C. If you think it's a great one, average, or a poor race. I want to get a rough idea from today's stream about an honest reflection of what you lot think about Daily Race C, because some people will like it, and that's fair enough. Some people will like it. I don't mind fuel saving. Fuel saving's alright, but I prefer fuel saving when there's strategy in there with tyres, when you have to pit. So fuel saving for me is good when you have to make a pit stop. When a pit stop is required and you've got fuel saving, that's interesting. But when it's just a static no-stop race, it just gets a bit boring, I think. No, vote honestly. Vote whatever you think. Vote honestly. It's just as a rough idea. I'd like to see what your actual opinion of these races are. This race is alright. I mean, like I say, this is at least it's 5 laps, this race. They're listening with regards to that, but they're I wish they'd put some softer bloody tyres on these cars, though, I can tell you that. It's too slow. So I've heard that the damper changes don't really do anything, by the way. They might make the car feel different, but pace-wise, I think Consta said it as well. I think someone else said it as well, I've seen, but Consta said it as well. I don't think they do much to your pace, you know, changing the damper settings on these GT3s. They might give you a 10th at most, if that, because this is what I said yesterday. Damper settings are one of the things that you change more about the feel of the car. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference on performance. Not without changing other settings. If you can't change the ride height and anti-roll bar and stuff like that, it's not really going to make a huge difference. Way off, like 8 tenths off pace there, but need to just get back warmed up with this track. I should be chasing the Porsche, really. It's easier to judge. Right. Second off on that lap, so we need to go over a second quicker. Terrible. Like 4 tenths down on there, that sector. Oof. Dodgy. I think they've just got, they don't even, do you know what, they don't even need to put weather in the races to make a fun race. Like, I would like a dynamic weather race again, but I don't think they need to do weather, like, just to make a good race. I mean, we saw that last week, and that didn't even have 2 tyres available. That was just 1 tyres, but just good with the difference between changing and not changing. There's plenty of options to create good daily races, but PD just don't really use it. Like, they're scared of, like... I feel like they're scared of making it difficult for some of the lower rank drivers, which is fair enough, I get that. But you can't base your game around being scared to upset some of the lower rank drivers just because you might make strategy a bit difficult, you know, between choosing what you do. But you just can't do that, it's just daft. Yeah, that's what daily A and B are for. Exactly. I mean, this race is your sprint race. You have a race with no strategy here, so you don't need to have another one as daily race C, where it's just 20 minutes to follow the leader. Yeah, last week was a good week for... I mean, it did work out that it was pretty weird the way you did the strategy, because... But the benefit of that week was you could pit at any time, really, and some people were changing tyres last week. They were doing it. They were changing onto the fresh tyres, and it was working for them sometimes, but... That race could have been better still. 1 extra lap on that would have made it a lot more interesting. 1 more lap last week could have made a really interesting race, I think. Tokyo is good, I think. Tokyo is really, the one we do is really good because the racing's really good because you can just, it's all very tactical race, Tokyo. The one with the long straights, very tactical about slipstream and fuel and stuff like that. Used to always make, I really wish you could see some of the races we had. Do you know what? There's one on the channel with Fragger. I had an absolute amazing battle with Fragger in the wet on GT Sport. On the Tokyo track. It should be on the channel somewhere, but it was an insane battle against Fragger I had. Like, we were switching places, it was a brilliant race at Tokyo. Absolutely amazing one. That'll be on the channel somewhere, that one as well. Oh, look at that. Perfect drift. You can, T-Cot, you can. In this race, you can change the dampers, but it doesn't do much. In this race, you can change dampers. You can do, so you can change the dampers in this race. They've allowed it. But it doesn't really do much, to be honest. The problem with this is, like I said, if you're going to... They should have allowed other changes with that. They should have allowed roll bar, ride height, and aero. Roll bar, ride height, and aero. And if they should have just allowed all the suspension changes and aero. Or just give us differential. Differential would have been more beneficial, I think. Change the differential around so that we could mess with that. But, yeah, dampers on their own is a bit annoying because you really want to be altering the ride height and the roll bars with the dampers. So it's a bit, yeah. It's a bit daft that they give it. It's like, I wonder why these setups have different. Why have the rears got different? It's really weird that. It's obviously for clockwise and anti-clockwise tracks. But it's really weird why it's like that. So I'm guessing that one's set up for clockwise, isn't it? That one's going to be set up for clockwise because more right-hand corners, more load on the rear left. So that's set up for obviously more right-hand corners. So front and rear. Oh, wait there. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at rear left. Yeah. Don't ignore me. Sorry. Yeah. So the damper ratio on the front. Okay, I'm with you now. I'm looking at it as left and right. Because on ACC, you can change left and right. I'm looking at it like that. So they've gone... See, that I wouldn't change that. I wouldn't even mess with that. Because purely because of the... right. Yeah, no point even messing with it. Yeah, because on ACC it's set out like that, but left and right, and then top. I'm looking at it wrong. So the ratio is exactly the same, but the damping's a little bit stiffer on the front on this, which you could go a little bit. You could go like, how does it go up to 50? You could probably do 45 and then up the rear to like 43 or 42. We might try that out after. Maybe later on we'll try that out. I don't want to mess with it too much, really. I'm not going to change it for now, but if I was going to change it, I would probably go a little bit stiffer on the front and a little bit stiffer on the rear, just to make it... It's annoying that we can't change the roll bars and the ride height, though. They won't do that, James. I mean, I agree with you, but they won't do it, I don't think. Yeah, it'd be great if you could share setups and everything. Right, let's get warmed up. Exactly, James, but to be honest, I don't think I don't think they really I don't think they'd listen either way. I don't think they'd listen either way, to be honest. Right, so we were doing 2 minutes 0.7s yesterday, but I doubt I'll be at that pace yet because I'm not really warmed up here. So just gradually get our pace up if we can. Yeah, so Lando, like I said, I would have preferred this week if we... Do you know what would be a really good week? If they did this, but with just differential and aero. Differential and aero, like aerodynamics, allowed you to adjust them, just them two things. I think you'd be able to make some pretty good differences with cars. Yeah, James, that first week was brilliant. That first week on GT7 was brilliant at Daytona. Well, second week. It was technically the second week, wasn't it? Right, let's try not to die in this car because I've not had much of a warm-up there. Nearly. Nearly binned it. Alright, we've got a nice 1 second lead. Let's just, that wasn't a very good lap. Let's try and get out of the slipstream range. Right, we're out the slipstream range. Oh, that was dodgy, nearly binned it. Very poor sector there, very poor. Dodgy, dodgy, dodgy. Nearly binned it again. Not driving very well on this lap. Gallo, yeah, Gallo uses chase cam. Baptist uses chase cam. I think, does Will Murdoch use chase cam as well? Quite a few people use chase cam, you know, chat. No point pushing too hard now. Just keep it smooth and don't crash, I think. He's just binned it anyway, so. And that's why it's not worth overdriving it on this track, chat, because this track will bite if you overdrive it. Just got to take it easy, don't overpush it. Pushed too hard in turn one. Not a particularly fast run this. We haven't done a 2 minute yet. We were in the 2 minutes yesterday, so. But I'll take a consistent run over a rapid one with mistakes. You alright, Flash? How are you, mate? Another slow lap, but it's consistently slow at the moment. See how you can easily lose it if you push too hard there, chap. The rear just snapped instantly then. But you use chase cam as well, Conster? I didn't know that. These bloody chase cam users, chat. Bloody hell. Get yourself on iRacing where you're not allowed to use it. I'm only joking. I just love it when people comment that on videos. You lot wouldn't be able to play iRacing because you're forced to use a cockpit camera. No, I've never played iRacing in my life. The amount of comments you get like that, chat, is hilarious. You wouldn't stand a chance on iRacing where you're forced to use a cockpit camera. Yeah, sure. That's a slow, not the fastest run there. 2 seconds off, but oh well. We'll take a win though. It always makes me laugh when someone says that, because I played iRacing for 9 months before I played GT Sport. In 9 months, I went from 0 iRating to 4.7, which isn't bad iRating. So I managed to get in 9 months nearly 5k iRating, but I just stopped playing it because, yeah, just didn't bother with it. GT Sport, I had more fun on GT Sport. I had way more fun on GT Sport than iRacing, so I bailed iRacing. The lap 1 content, Matt, is that what you mean? You missed the lap 1 content where all the drivers try and win the race on lap 1 and then you've got 5 cars left, and then you have like five cars left, I think it was. Oh dear. I think if we were to stick with iRacing, if I was to say, right, I'm only going to play iRacing, and that's all I played, I reckon I could get my iRating close to 6. I reckon that would be about my level. Between 5.5 and 6k would probably be my level on iRacing, but doubt I'd get it much higher than that. You've got to be the thing with iRacing and games like that, you have to be playing them constantly and just putting 100% effort into them. A video of Dailies? See, what do you mean, Erwin? I haven't done a video yet. I will hopefully have one up tonight after the stream that we do on America servers, reviewing this week's amazing races. I mean, I couldn't say that without laughing, chat. I'm sorry. I couldn't say that without having a laugh. I couldn't say that without having a laugh. Reviewing this week's amazing races, yeah. But yeah. We will have it up on the channel. I mean, Daily Race B, I can't give it as much as I don't think I'd give Daily Race B as much as a Spa week, because Spa you could overtake in Group B. This race is just follow the leader until someone makes a mistake, and it's on hard tyres, which are sketchy around that track, so it's not a terrible race. Daily A's pretty entertaining, actually. Daily A's are alright. We did it last night and I had quite a bit of fun on it. But Daily Race C is just, it's just a bit, I don't know. It's just a little bit, we'll try it anyway. We'll try it and see. But I forgot my, do you know, I was going to give a go with the Citroen, but Antonio did a really quick time in this Citroen yesterday, chat. Don't know if to give it a go or not. I think we'll go with Ferrari for this one. We'll go with Ferrari, and then we might try the Citroen out on America. I might try the Citroen out on the American servers, and then see if it's worth bringing over to the EU. But I mean, the Ferrari's not really the meta. It's weird. The Citroen Ferrari, SLS, Jaguar. There's another car. What's the other car? All 4 of them cars. I think the Citroen might be the quickest in the race, so I don't know yet. We needed to see Antonio do a run with a Ferrari, really, but he didn't use it. So if Antonio does a run with a Ferrari, I'd like to see if he could beat what he did with the Citroen, because he was flying with that Citroen. I'm using the what? Arctic Pro. Arctic Pro, what's that? I don't know what Susie means. What's an Arctic Pro? Arctic Pro wireless. No, I'm not using them. These are Astros. These are Astro A50s. These are Astro A50s. There's no delay at all. No delay at all. Unless that's what they're named, Arctic Pro. I don't know. They're Astro A50s. I have no idea if that's what they're called, but I don't get any delay. Like, everything's dead on. Like, gears. Everything's spot on. Audio's exact. I've put Arctic Pros in the Are you sure, Susie? Hang on a minute. I haven't put that in there, have I? I'm pretty sure they say Astro A50s. I don't think I've put Arctic Pros. You shouldn't be getting a delay though on any headset, Susie. How have you got it hooked up? Because you shouldn't have any delay on a headset. I've never had a delay on a headset. You shouldn't be getting delays on headsets at all. No matter what, no matter how, like, whatever headset you use, whether they're a £20 headset. So yeah, no matter what headset you use, you shouldn't be getting delay, really. I've never... How do they connect? They're Bluetooth, are they, you say? Maybe that's why. I mean, mine are Bluetooth, though, kind of. Well, they're not. They kind of are. I've got an amp that goes wired into... Well, I've got mine on an optical lead into the PS5 because I've got a splitter that uses an optical lead. And then the optical lead goes into the amp. And then the amp is wireless to this. So, I don't get any delay. You have a delay. I have nothing like... Everything's like exact when I do it on mine. Yeah, the PS5 Pulse, any PS5, like proper PS5 headset should be good for no delay. No worries, Susie. No worries. But yeah, you shouldn't be getting delay on any headset, really. Unless... If you are getting delay, have a look at the... how much were them ones? How much are the Arctic ones that you've got? If they're decent headsets, you should not be getting any delay on them at all, really. There is a guy, James, on ACC who's rapid on a controller. What's his name? Gold something. I can't think of his name. But he's as fast as like Jardir and that on a controller. Well, there you go, Damo. Maybe you'll be able to help Susie out. See if you can talk to each other, and see how your setup is compared to each other. Yeah, there may be something causing it, Susie. See if you can compare setups and see if you can figure out what it is. Right, we got Citroen, Ferrari. Citroen and Ferrari behind us. Let's see if we can get a win. Let's see if we can get a win on this one, because from the back before was a bit frustrating. When we went to the back of the grid before, it got highly frustrating. Short shifting, yep. Daniel, just short shift a little bit in the Ferrari. Yeah, what was the rank in this lobby? Let's see, have a little look. Have we got mostly A+, or is it dropping? That's worrying. I mean, do you know why that's worrying? You've got two people, like, we got people, like, that's worrying. Like, that's going to drop off big time by, like, Wednesday and Thursday, chat. Oh, elimination lobbies it is this week, chat. Elimination lobbies. Yeah, well, we'll just try and get a win. Try to anyway, although I'll probably pleb it. In Spa, Matt, 216s, I think, on ACC. 216, 217. I think it's a 216, something like that. Depends on conditions, though, on ACC. Kinetic's the one to ask for ACC. So if you ever see Kinetic in the stream, he's pretty much, he's basically as fast as Dolkin. He's the one to ask for stuff with ACC. I did 270. I think I can do 218s on ACC. I'm pretty sure I can get 218s on ACC at Spa, like late 218s. But 216s is the pace that you need, I think, if you're really quick. But I've never really done ACC at Spa. I've only done a few laps, so pretty sure I could get down to 17s if I pushed it. Yeah, because from the back it's just horrible, Antomics. It's horrible, this track from the back. Because all someone has to do, all anyone has to do to defend it is literally floor it on the acceleration zones and save fuel in the corners. So yeah, why not? Other people are starting from the front here. I mean, everyone else has set lap times. It's not my fault they're slower than me. not my problem. Brake bias. I was wondering why the car wasn't rotating. You alright, Keith? How are we, mate? Don't apologise for lurking, mate. Lurk all you want. I always say that to people. If you want to lurk, you lurk. No one has to be actively spamming the chat, although it does help us out, but you don't need to be doing it if you want to just sit there and watch. In the rhythm at the moment, like can't, not hooking the corners up. I hate it when you get that corner wrong, you have to give it a little lift. Why did I do that slow there? What am I doing? Almost crawled through the corner. Not a very good lap, that one. Try and get this corner better. Ah, it's too deep again. Fuel's pretty much spot on where we need it. Pace is nothing special, but hopefully find a bit of that as we go through the laps. Alright, that's how are we, mate? Short shift it. %, fuel on the line, so pretty much exactly where we need the fuel at the moment. And And it'll be better on the second stint, so we can actually push a bit more on the second stint. I think we might have someone on mediums coming through. Or they're just pushing on the hard tyre, maybe. We're over 5 seconds. Nice. What's happened behind us? Must be battling. I wanted the fastest lap off the guy on the mediums. Blow through there, but oh, the new game's on there, Gracio. They're not very good though, are they? I think isn't it like Saints Row and something? I mean, I never played them anyway, so I'll add them to the other one, the other PS5 downstairs as well, though, for the kids. I don't know what's going on behind us, but they're losing so much lap time. No idea, Metal. I don't do Radeon, I do Nvidia. Nvidia's better for streaming, so I don't touch AMD. Considering this is not one of our best tracks, we've done all right here so far this week in terms of pace. I think because we're now racing, like, we race every track, don't we, no matter whether we're good or bad at it, and I think it's helping our pace at some of these weaker combos. Because we actually got a win here in Group 2 in the GTL series as well, didn't I think I managed to get a win at this combo as well when it was that tyre saver. So yeah, Autopolis, although it's not my favourite, we are starting to find a bit of like pace around this track. You ready, Jose? Jose? Oh, I messed that up there. Donkey. I messed that corner up. I wanted the fastest lap, but we'll have to bail that, I think, there. Wide there. Not a bad run, 1902. With no slipstream, that's a solid run. 1902 with no slipstream, that's a decent little run, that. Basically 10 seconds ahead as well. Solid. Second a lap average. We'll take that one. Not bad, not bad. We'll take that one. Yeah, can't help it if no one's racing against us, though, to be honest, Gracio. There's not much we can do about it. Like, if I go to the back of the grid, it just gets frustrating, and I get annoyed because we can't use our pace, and yeah, it just gets annoying because you can't overtake at this track very easy. It's a very annoying track, to be honest. This is why this Nürburgring was a better track for a fuel saver in my view. I tell you what would have been a better track than this as well for a fuel saver in Group 4. Anything, to be honest, anything. Monza in Group 4 as a fuel saver could have been interesting because like something a little bit more enjoyable for overtaking. This is just yeah, it's a bit annoying. I don't really want to use a crap car, no, because I want to win, Lando. I want to win. It's just a shame this race has got... you can tell that looking at the lobby, you can just see that not that many people are into it. I mean, how many... Let's have a little look. What rank... I don't know what rank they were, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the 16 cars are A rank already, and I don't know what... These probably could have been A rank as well. So yeah, it's dropping. It's fading quite big. It's already fading this week. Let me just do a vote. Let me get that vote in the chat. I want your opinion on this week's Daily Race C chat. I want to see if am I being real harsh, too harsh for it? Let's see what you lot think. Let's have a little look. Right. Let me know. I want your opinion, chat. Be honest as well, because I want to see if you know what your opinion is, because I'm sure there will be people that love this, but I don't know. Let me know in that chat there. What is your opinion on this week's Daily Race C? Let's see what you think about this week's Daily Race C. And by the way, chat, we are over the hour. I forgot I've an hour and a half into the stream and I've just remembered we have a like button. I'm such a pleb. But yeah, honestly, chat, if you are enjoying the content so far and the driving and the talk and the chat, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We stream every single day. I always forget about the likes. So yeah, if anyone wants to remind me on the hour, every hour, that'd be amazing. Thank you to everyone that's done that without being reminded, though. I appreciate you doing it, chat. Appreciate you taking the time. All right, let's it's not a great combination, is it? Let's be honest. I mean, anyone who says it's a great combination, I don't know what sort of medication they're on, but I want some of it. I'll take some of it, whatever. Like, but it's not the worst ever combination, because it's not like there could be worse. Let's be honest. There could be worse combinations than this, but yeah. Yeah, Keith. Like I've said, fuel saving is really interesting if you add a compulsory pit stop. If you make a pit stop needed, fuel saving is good. Like if a pit stop is required and you need to change tyres because of tyre wear, 2 different compounds, and you've got fuel saving in there, if they would have done them 2 things at this track, I guarantee you this race would be way busier. It'd be way more busy in these lobbies. It'd be stacked. But the way it is at the moment, PD have created a bit of a poor combo. You voted him. Joke, I voted. Oh dear. I don't know. I just like the Ferrari, me, though. That's the problem. I like the Ferrari. It's quite interesting that you're seeing quite a big I mean, it's pretty clear from what I'm looking at now that I think we've got a fairly honest view on this week's race, looking at the way the vote's going. And I get that there will be people who enjoy this combo, because some people like Autopolis and some people like fuel saving. In a lot of people like cars that are easy to drive as well. Not saying that in a bad way, but Group 4 is the easiest cars to drive. So Some people will be happy when it's an easy car to drive, that's not difficult, and it's a fuel saver, because fuel saving races, once you get the hang of short shifting, it's easier to drive a lap slow than it is to drive it on the limit, because you're less likely to make mistakes. So some people will enjoy that, and I get that. I understand it. I understand where they're coming from. Like, sometimes I quite like a fuel saver. Like Nürburgring, I liked it on Monday. Tuesday it was getting a bit boring, but Monday was all right. Let's see if anyone else comes in. Someone else might come into this race who's fast, chat. Oh, I could make this daily race C way more interesting, Trilando. Just keeping the fuel the same, changing the tyres to medium and hard, and then, or even soft and medium, and then upping the tyre wear rate. It wouldn't have even took much effort. Exact same settings as you've got here. Put soft and medium on, and put times, I'd say times 7 or times 8 tyre wear with soft and medium, and you'd have a really good race. You'd have a really, really good one, because you'd be like fuel safe versus push. You would, do you go longer pushing on certain tyres? Could have created some interesting battles, but you're not sorry. You're right, Maxi, by the way. How are you, mate? So you haven't even played yet this week, Mock Fun. This is, but yeah, I mean, I don't mind weeks like this if you've got GT World Series, chat. Do you know what? I don't know if you agree with me, but when you've got GT World Series on a Wednesday, was it a Wednesday and a Saturday when they do it? I forgot, it's been that long. It's been that long since we had GT World Series, chat. I forgot how it runs. But say it's on a Wednesday and a Saturday, you have GT World Series. Doesn't bother me if we have combos like this, because you can just break up the GT World Series with a few dailies then, and it doesn't bother me. But when you've got only this to race, it becomes a problem, I think. Yeah, Antonio did an 1857 in the Citroen last night, Flash. He did an 1857 in the Citroen. You think this is limited by skill? I think this is quite a... I mean, obviously, if you don't use manual gears, you're going to struggle with the fuel saving, but I think this track is a real... this combo is really easy, because it's just short shift and drive 80% yourself. You're driving 80%, not 100%, because you're not pushing the limits. So, it is a tricky track, though. Autopolis is a tricky track. I agree with you on the track, yeah. The track's not the easiest track. Villa's going to go from the front now. Okay, that's interesting. Villa's found pace. This is more like it. We got someone to race now, chat. We have someone to race in. That Citroen is looking very good, isn't it? The Citroen is looking very, very strong. So we might have to give that Citroen a go, you know. Antonio smashed it in that Citroen as well. Yeah, it's an enjoyable time, chat. I'll tell you what's really enjoyable around here, like Tomic said the other day. Get the Porsche hybrid round here, or anything like high downforce around this track, everyone. And it's so enjoyable to drive as a time trial combination. If you want a really fun track to drive in time trial, or just go on the game and have a bit of fun, get in a high downforce car around this track. It is really entertaining, but in a race, it's a bit pants. Maxi, thank you for the 5 gifted, you bloody legend. Spam that legend emote there for Maxi, chat. Thank you very much for the gifted memberships, legend. Appreciate it, Maxi. He gives us incredible support on this channel, chat. He gives us absolutely incredible support. Thank you so much for that, Maxi. Right, let's see if we can have a good race with Villa now. Villa's got good pace around here, so. The question is, do we play it smart or do we try and get ahead? See what his pace is like. Might have to give the Citroen a go though, you know, because that Citroen's looking really good. I might have to do a bit of time trial and get used to it. Just do hard tyre time trial. No, this is Autopolis. Suzuka's Daily Race B. Make sure we spam that legend emote, chat. Thank you very much, Maxi. Right. How do we do this one? Do we push? Do we save? I haven't changed the brake bias yet, I forgot. I can tell straight away when I forget to do it because the car doesn't rotate. Citroen does look incredibly good though, you know. I think I'm gonna have to give it a go. It looks faster in the high-speed corners. The fact that Antonio did the fastest time we've seen in the Citroen as well makes me wonder, is that actually the meta for this race? It could be like a sly meta, a bit like remember Trial Mountain? It could be a bit like that, where that was technically the better car. I think if we get ahead, we're gonna have a bit better pace, so you know, like I'm short shifting massively at the moment. He could be saving his fuel. A fucking close one, that chat. I don't know how we stopped that. If I would have slammed the brakes on, we would have gone off because it would have understeered, so I had to just smash the shifting on the downshift. Yes. We'll have to check how close that was to going off there. That was incredibly close to going off the track, I reckon. See what the pace is like at the moment, because we'll see what lap time Villa does here, and then I might just go for it and try and push him. Push the fuel in the Citroen a bit, might be a good idea. too early. Braked well too early there. Lap times are slow at the moment. I need to get in clean air. Oh shit. Made a mistake there. He's trying to push the brake to slip, but I don't think that car's got the fuel to go really aggressive. We'll have to see, because we're going to have to try that Citroen out though, you know. Oh, I've messed that up. What am I doing? This is an awful lap. Not a very good lap that. Yeah, you can see that's a terrible lap. He's tried to push on that lap to get away though. Our fuel's looking good though. We got more fuel than I need here. Right, let's get ourselves back up behind him. Use a bit of fuel up. Pushing as well though, he's pushing as well with the fuel. can't. This Citroen's so good through this sector, where we just can't get close enough. Don't know why I tried second there, trying to get rotation. Yeah, we just cannot get this Citroen on that last sector. We're gonna have to give this Citroen a go, you know. Citroen just looks incredible. Can't get near enough. Good race though, this. Just not much you can do for overtaking this is what I'm saying about this track. It's just, you have to be so close to get a move done out of this exit. And this corner's very hard to follow through behind someone anyway. Good race. We got a 53.5 on the last lap as well. So Villa did the exact finishing time pretty much that we did in the previous race. That Citroen's good, isn't it? It's clearly good. Yeah, it's the corners. It's the high-speed corners. That Citroen looks really good. It looks so quick on the high-speed corners. The Ferrari just understeers a little bit too much on that last sector. Good race, Villa, mate. Good race. How is the fuel on that car? What are you shifting like 50% pretty much the whole race, I presume? Because the Citroen, so those that don't know, the Citroen doesn't lose pace really with like 40-50% shifts. It's really good with early shifting. It doesn't surprise me now that car is so good here. We have to give that a go, don't we? I'm presuming it's like 50% shifting though, because the Citroen doesn't lose much pace, does it? With just like 50%. Let's have a little watch. Let's tell you what, let's just watch the replay and watch. Yeah, we can go and have a little look and see. Have a little watch of what the shifting is required with that car, and then we'll. I might jump in the Citroen and see what we can do. Because I do like the Citroen. The Citroen's one of my favourite Group 4 cars, so we're gonna have to give that a go. Let's just get the... This track's normally alright on a controller, to be honest. I think Antomics normally does very well around here. I think a lot of drivers tend to do quite well on this track with a controller, I think. Yeah, 50% shift. You don't lose anything with pace with this car if you're 50% pretty much, or even like 30. Let's just have a little. Let's go a little bit further on in the race. Yeah. just 50% shift. A few earlier shifts out of some corners. I reckon this car might be better for this race, you know. I have a feeling the Citroen's better. Let's have a go and see what we think. Let's have a little warm-up with it. Let's get warmed up with the Citroen. I'll put the hard tyres on. Let's go and do the oil. I know that a lot of controller players are normally quite fast on that track, though, HSS. I'm going by top split pace. I'm going by likes of Atomics that have always been very quick on Autopolis and stuff like that. So I'm judging it by that. If they're quick on it, if some of the top split drivers are quite quick on there, nice oil. I'll do that as well if it's that bad. Let's get in the Citroen. Try this out. This could be a bit like Trial Mountain, you know, where this car's actually better. Right, let's go in. Let's jump in with the hard tyres and just get warmed up. I won't try and set a fast lap. Yeah, I was going to say, Autopolis is normally a track that people do quite well on with the controller, from what I've seen in the past. Oh, does it, Damo? I didn't know that. Makes sense though, doesn't it? No, I'll check it out at some point. I'll use this for this one, Dad. Thank you, mate. Okay, so instantly you can tell this car's got way more rotation. Way more rotation than the Ferrari has. You can feel it through the corners. It's rotating amazing. You can stay in fourth gear there probably. That's not... Need to get it tighter to that apex. So we're going with the Citroen. I'm going to give this a go because we were going to do it anyway, but because we saw Antonio do the fastest finishing time we've seen so far. But yeah, I've got a feeling this might be better. The lean does help, Flash. The first race, we're going to have to just get used to it and try and... the fuel, I probably won't be as quick as the Ferrari for the first race because I need to figure out the fuel with it and just get used to it. But I can tell you already through here, it's just rotating. Like, this is why it's quicker through this section, because it just turns in amazing. Look at it. It just, yeah, this car is going to be brilliant. I think this is better than the Ferrari, chap. Let's have a few races with this because I reckon this is the meta. I think everyone's got the meta wrong again. I think the Citroen's the meta. I'm a leaner. I won't do that ever again, I'm sorry. I apologise for that little moment. I lost control, chat. I lost control. You can get in the high gears as well through like here. You can just use fourth, really low down on the revs, and it won't lose you much pace. This is the corner that I need to just fix. Right, fourth. Most people lean don't really realise they do it. There's so many people that will probably take the piss out of people for doing it, but they probably do it themselves. It's quite a... it's something you wouldn't know you do unless you're recording yourself, obviously. But yeah, loads of people lean. I've seen so many people who stream do like leaning into corners. Come on, Citroen. This car would be good in time trial as well. I'd have to have a go at time trial because on the mediums, this car's going to fly through the corners. You can just send it, so it wouldn't surprise me if we can improve our qualifying time with this. No, we don't want to do that. I did. My old rig did come with straps with it. What? Not putting them on. No, no, no. Yeah, I had +3 on the Ferrari. I'm probably going to do the same with this car as well. Super Rami. Ooh, fuel in that Rami, mate. Oh, I don't think the Supra's that good on the fuel, but I might be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Starting to pick up a bit in the lobby though, isn't it, actually? This lobby's a little bit more competitive with, I think there's more A+ in this one now. Let's have a little look at this lobby. It looks like we've got more A+ drivers in. Yeah, there's a lot. It's a little bit more competitive now. There's only 3 A drivers, 4 A drivers in now, so it is picking up a little bit. It is picking up, but you're just enjoying it, yeah. It's quick around the lap, Rami, but I think the fuel's not that great with it. You know what? This bite on my leg, Jack, I can literally feel like a mountain on my leg. It's that arsehole of a mosquito. How's the vote going, by the way, chat? After this vote, I'll end it and see what you think about this combo. We'll see. I should have been on Mixture 6 there. I'd have a go. I need to fix my wheel though because it's gone incredibly heavy. Sorry, I wasn't flashing yet, I'm just fixing my wheel. Using up more fuel than the Ferrari though, you know. Using up a lot more fuel than the Ferrari. think you can follow closer with this thing though, because it's a bit better in them high-speed corners. You can see how stronger it is through the final sector, can't you? Way stronger in that final sector. And this car just flows. It just flows through the corners, chat. It's so much nicer than the Ferrari for like the fast corners. That right. Look how much closer we can get out of that corner compared to in the Ferrari. It's just so much better on them final corners. I don't know where Ramsey went actually, no idea. I didn't even notice that he disappeared. We've only got 13 drivers in, so maybe he's quit, I don't know. Hearing me nearly. Nearly overcooked it there. Never panic, chat, never panic. Stay calm and collected and you'll save it. That was unlucky, man. I'm telling you, look what I did with the gears and how I stayed calm there. I literally just kept with it and just stayed with it and just let it drift through. I controlled that one. I'm taking that as a controlled. That was a controlled slide. Yeah, I should have been recording 2.5, okay, 2 hours 30, and that's a YouTube short definitely, but not for today because can't do one today. This Citroen gets really quick on low fuel as well. Yeah, it's right up there, Flash, yeah. I think it's in the top 10. It's easy. This car will be easier to get a lap in time trial, I'll tell you now, because it rotates so nice. You don't have to, you don't really have to work it like the Ferrari. You have to really just avoid that understeer. This, you just floor it and it turns. So if you want to get a good lap in, I recommend trying this car out because it rotates absolutely perfect. Lip stream's just not strong enough on this straight, is it? He's ran wide, he's ran wide, he's ran wide. He ran wide, we got it. He plebbed it. Right, let's just concentrate. Easy to do on that corner on that outside line though, very easily to do. We definitely gave him space there, I think. We were right up against the curb and then I think he just ran wide, trying to get on the power too early probably. Alright, we don't have to push on this final lap now though. This lap will be slow because obviously we've just been battling, but fuel's not great with this car though, chat. Fuel is not brilliant at all, I'm telling you. The Ferrari's got better fuel, but this has better cornering speed, so you can save fuel in the corners a bit better. absolutely messed that turn one up then. Oh my god. Just drifting through that corner. We're driving this lap awful now. But yeah, we'll take it. As long as we don't crash. Doesn't really matter if we drive this lap terrible. We did the move before. I think we were ahead before he lost it. So yeah, that move around the outside going really deep into that heavy braking zone worked a treat, because although he got the inside line, it meant we could just get on the throttle that little bit earlier and then get the drag out the corner. But not a very good finishing lap, but yeah, considering we drifted all over the place on that lap, actually it wasn't that bad. Good race, Villa. Unlucky with that corner, though. Oh, starting to get warm again here, chat. What's the temperatures for today? Let's have a little look. Right, let's have a little Ooh, it's a hot day today, chat. 26 and sunny all day. God. We might finish it a little bit early because I've got to copy over some files as well, and I've got to edit a video. So we'll do maybe. Let's just have a little look at this replay anyway. I just want to see that bit of racing. Thanks, race. That was a good race. Where is? Oh no, not you. Oh, he's left. He's left. Let's have a little look at the. Don't know whether to do there's an option we could use that as for the video guide, by the way, for the Citroen, just to show people the Citroen's really good. Yeah, I think it's 27 here tomorrow, but a bit cloudy. Tell you what, chat, last night, what was going on with how warm that was last night? Did anyone else notice it was just like abnormally warm? So I went to the shop last night to get deodorant, and I had the air conditioning on in the car, and because of the heat outside and how cool the inside of my car was, I don't know what was going on, but just kept putting water. There was just water, like condensation building up on my windscreen. I had to put the windscreen wipers on. Had to keep using them because there was just constant water on my windscreen. I was like, I can't see where I'm going. It's crazy. Let's just have a little look at this overtake anyway. Let's see. What lap was it? It was. Yeah, it was boiling last night. It was absolutely boiling. I think it was the next lap. Right, so it started here. So sending it there kind of gave him. He pushed a bit too much there, so I went a little bit narrower. We got a little bit of a hit there, but we managed to get that better exit speed. You see how the exit speed works for going wider? Do you know what? There might have been a bit of desync there, but I don't think there was much we could do there. It looked like there was desync. Let's have a little look, because it looks like there's no contact, but look, watch. Nah, no, he just ran wide. He just ran wide. It was all good. He just ran wide, didn't he? I don't think there was anything wrong with that. No worries, Villa. Good race, mate. I was just checking this because it looked like there was like weird lag going on with the car, but it looks okay from this now. I think you just got on the throttle a little bit early, didn't you? Ah, yeah. Good race, though. Good race. Good save, actually. Good save. There might have been a tiny bit of contact, but I don't think it was. I think it was fair. We kept it on the inside, so like we couldn't be any further left at that point. So I mean, yeah, there was a tiny bit there, but I'm literally on the white line, so I don't think, like I say, I don't think that's on us, that one there, because you can see the contact happen there, but I'm on the white line. There's nothing I can do about that. Good race, though, Villa. Yeah, good race. Have a good day at whatever you're doing now. You say you're going to work. Have a good day at work, mate. Right. Should we go and do a daily A to finish with? Have a daily A. Let's try a daily A out. Let's see what this. Let's have a daily A, and then we've done all the races today. You spun on your own. I was wondering where you went, Rami. We were like, where's Rami gone? Right, let's go and do a daily A. Oh, by the way, chat, you didn't remind me on the 2 hour mark. No one reminded me about the 2 hour mark. Let's end this poll as well. Right, let's end this poll for what you think this race is like. So yeah, if you could get us up to 200 likes, that'd be amazing, chat. I totally forgot about the like in the stream. So this is your opinion of this week's daily race. 46% of you are saying this is an average week. 37% are saying a bad daily race C. And 15% of you are saying, and that's 162 votes, and we've got like 160 odd people in the stream. So 15% of you are actually saying it's a good combo. Don't worry, for the 15% that voted that, I'm going to book a doctor's appointment for you very shortly, so don't worry. I'm only joking. Everyone has different opinions on these daily races. Everyone has different views, different opinions. It's just not the most exciting race in my opinion. All right, let's it's just not the most exciting. That's the problem with it, isn't it? It's just like, even then I was literally just using Villa to save fuel for the last few laps. It is a bit of strategy, that, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel like racing to me. It feels like you're just hovering behind the car, waiting for them to make a mistake, or just getting them with a bit more fuel saving. All right, let's do this race anyway. We figured this out, by the way. Whoever said rev this thing out, it's not right. Get in third gear early. And fourth gear as well. It's better. And also, watch this downshifting, chat. So stupid that you can even do that, but... Or hit the wall. I mean, it's not a 1.5 out of 10. It's still like, there's still good chance of racing in daily racing. There's racing possible, chat. The problem for me is like they could do simple changes to make that a really good fun daily race scene. Just a couple of changes to that race and you'd have a good combo. That's what the annoying part is for me. But some people like fuel savers. I like fuel saving, but like I say, I like fuel saving when you have to pit. I think it makes, like, Daytona week was a prime example of that. Remember Daytona week where, like, I was going with the fuel save strategy but pitting. There was some people going with the pit early, refuel up, change tyres and go for it. And we were going for sometimes the I think we were changing tyres but not refueling up, and it was on ×7 rate of fueling, so you saved quite a bit of time in the pit stop by doing it. It was just such a good week. They should do something like that again, I think. That Daytona week was brilliant. At least, you know what, the one thing I will say is at least I feel a bit more like okay with being a bit more negative about this week's Daily Race C, because it seems like the majority are saying it's either bad or average. So I think average is probably the correct how I would sum up Daily Race C. It's pretty average. You know, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot better though. I think if they did a BOP tuning race now, I think it would work. If they fix the issues with that is. So they clearly have, because they're allowing it. But if they do a BOP tuning race and allow aero, ride height, suspension, differential, I would definitely 100% be smashing out setups in different cars so you lot could race in different cars. I'd love it. I love that challenge of getting a car to, you know, different cars. We last time it was on, we had a setup out for the Ferrari, the Audi R8, and the Mazda Vision, and all three cars were being used in the race, all of them. And the Lamborghini was done by, I think, Aura did the Lamborghini setup, and then so a lot of people were using that as well. It was brilliant. Oh, IDAS is going to the back. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably waiting for the chaos to happen, isn't he? Oh, someone's rammed into the... No wasp attack today, Greg. We've been safe today. Nothing's been in so far. Gracia with a half a second. Oh. Right. Let's try and get this shift right here. So into fourth gear a little bit early. Got a penalty. He's got a penalty. Not a very good lap, but... So we were doing 16 flat yesterday, didn't I? So I need to rev it out a little bit more up here in third gear. change just as it's rotating through this corner, I think. So rev it, rev it, rev it, rev it, rev it, change. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good, does it? It sounds pretty shit. Oh, give me back my dog, also with a penalty. Few hit marks on this car in front of us. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky move. Saw the opening, sent it in second gear. Oh, I've just got a penalty. What a donkey. Oh, I didn't get a penalty. I'm lucky. I'm jamming. Right, come on, let's get a good lap in. We should be doing 16 flats, remember? Just seen a wasp out in the corner of my eye. I swear, Greg, that's your fault. It's hovering just outside my window. It heard me mention wasps and it's like, I'm coming to get you. It can piss off, I'm telling you. It's the drifto line. That's how we do it. You alright, James? How are we, mate? Oh, got brakes a bit late. That was terrible, that corner. Couple more laps. We might have been out to challenge for the win here. Just needed a few more laps. close. We got close. We got very close. Just needed one more lap there. 1 or 2 more laps, and I think we had that. But good race, though. We caught them up. I'm joking. Oh, I'm choking on my drink there. Might use that one instead of the other daily race we had. I don't know yet. The other one had a lot more chaos in it, though. The other daily race had a lot of chaos in. That had some reason. That was just a bit, yeah, wasn't the most exciting. So I'll probably use the other one because the other race had a lot of ramming and wreckfest racing, so it might be better. But time is it now? All right. What I'm gonna do, chat, because I've got to start doing the video now. It was just a quick morning stream there. Because I need to get the video sorted. So, but by the way, chat, we still need 21 likes to get to 200 likes. So if there's anybody in the stream that hasn't done it, it's a massive help to me. Keith, you bloody legend. Thank you for the HK $10 legend. Chat, thumbs up on the legend right there for Keith in the stream. Thank you for the support, Keith. Another legend of the channel. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate all support you give us, legend. But yeah, chat. I'm going to have to finish early today because I've got to copy all my files over for the premiere video after we do American lobbies later on. So I've got to copy them over and then edit them when I get back from, because they're going to take about an hour to copy over. So I'll go to the gym while they're doing that, come back, edit the video, get it uploaded, then stream American lobbies, and then we'll do the premiere after the American lobbies as usual on a Tuesday night. So yeah. We've had an alright day there, but honestly, I don't think we can do much more with them dailies because they're just a bit. I don't want to overdo it, to be honest. I just don't want to sit here and force dailies that are not very good, that are not the best. I'll save the rest of the streaming for tonight on American lobbies. I'll get the video sorted now. It's going to get very hot here as well in the day, so it makes sense to do it this way. And we'll go over to America later on and go from the back of the grid. I'm sure there'll be some chaos from the back of the grid on America, chat. You know what it's like. We might even be able to try something different. I wonder if it'll be worth trying the pit lap one and put the mediums on and refuel up. Maybe in the Ferrari. Might be worth a go. Just so you can drive it quite aggressive and just have... We'll just try some different stuff on the American server. See if we can find different strategies that work for a laugh, because why not? It'll be fun. But thank you all for coming in today for the stream. Thank you to anyone new who's subscribed to the channel. Maybe Greg, I don't know. The problem with the pick your own car is I'm just not really enjoying this one as much as Nürburgring. I enjoyed Nürburgring a bit more. So we'll see. Possibly we might do it maybe tomorrow or Thursday or something.
Look what Tilly was doing.
Oh, she's a donkey, isn't she?
And we got.
Oh yeah, that is crazy. Use the nutters. Yeah, so chat, we might do it one day through the week. Maybe Thursday or something. You pick my car. Oh no, I can't do Thursday because it's track guide, isn't it? Thursday's track guide. Maybe Wednesday or Friday. We'll do either Wednesday or Friday. Because Thursday I can't do because it's a track guide, and then I've got a meeting with I've got a phone call with my partner manager, and then in the evening we'll do something. But I won't do pick your own car in the evening because the evening's lobbies will be more competitive. So, yeah, we'll run our. I'm gonna run my own lobbies tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we'll run our own lobbies, but we might do maybe tomorrow day or Friday day, doing where you pick my car. But probably Wednesday and Friday evening we're going to do elimination chat because we need to create better combos than what we've got this week, and I think we'll have more fun doing elimination than what we'll have doing them races because the lobbies are a bit poo. These daily races are a bit poo. They're not the greatest combos ever created. So yeah, that's the plan. Daily race B is all right. I don't mind daily B, but Daily B's just a sprint race, so yeah. But anyway, I'll be back later on. We'll do racing from the back of the grid. Hopefully that'll be quite entertaining. We might try and mix up some stuff and try some different things and just have a laugh with it, because we can't go from the front on America, so we might as well just have a laugh with it on there and just mess around with strategies. Maybe going like medium to start with or hard tire to start with. Pit lap 1, put the mediums on and try and catch everyone up. Could be interesting. But yeah, thank you all for coming in, chat. Appreciate the likes on the stream. Thank you for the new subscribers to the channel. I'll see you all this evening for American lobbies. Thank you for the super chats and the gifted memberships again, legends. I'll see you all around. Let's try and figure out a time. So what time is it now? Video, start getting that copied over. Get to the gym around 1ish. I will say try and be on for about 5:30, 6ish, chat, to do a little 3 hours on America. So between 5:30 and 6 is the target time. So I'll hopefully see you around 5:30 if I can get everything done in time. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start editing and doing all that stuff in a bit anyway. Start copying over files. So yeah, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you all in a few hours. See you in a bit, chat. Bye, everyone.